Aquarius, this is your Tarotscope for November. It's 111 as I start this. Pardon me. Throat chakra is out of control today. 111 is new beginnings. It's inspired new beginnings. And I feel like for a lot of you, holy shit, this card just came up at the very end of the last reading. And it's the very first one for you. The Tower. November is a month where your foundations may be shaken quite a bit, and not necessarily for the worse. No, that's counterintuitive, but this is something that was going to fall or break anyway. So it's almost like it can do it now while you can afford energetically, resourcefully, and like spiritually to rebuild from this. And it may not be like a huge bad, thing. I'm like about to sneeze. It feels like it's going to be a release from something that you wanted to. It's been a buildup. It's been something that you've been watching it build, and you can see it definitely going in a different direction. But it's like this, again, this is happening for you. This is not happening to you, even though it may feel like that initially. Okay, that was like a wild decoy sneeze. I didn't appreciate it, Spirit. What else do we have for our beautiful Aquarians? My goodness. Sorry, the cards are jumping all over, and it's really doing my back in. But, like, here we are, living, thriving, loving. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a battle for you this month. And not necessarily with people. This one I feel like is more mental. This is... Ooh. When I said it's fresh new beginnings, it's fresh new beginnings. This is something where it's like, this is your fight with yourself to show up as the version of you that you say you are, that you think you are, that you know you are, that you've been doing the work to do. Are you going to fall back and handle things and just let the patterns repeat? Or are you going to fight against them? Stop them. Fucking orbs, man. Out of control today. Are you going to undo or not take advantage of the work that you've done? And I feel like this is where this Tower moment is coming. It's like, okay, it's going to be not necessarily a major crisis by any means, shape, or form, please, God. But more so like a little something that past versions of you wouldn't have handled it, or would have mishandled it necessarily. And now it's like you're in a battle with yourself for a bit of November for like which version of you is going to win out. Which version of you is going to show up for you or against you, depending on which one you go with. No. Okay. Anything from here? No. Okay. Let's get a little more. What's going on? What else do we have? Holy cow. Wheel of Fortune. So this is fated. This is destiny. This is divine. This is something that whether you are prepared for it or not, it's moving you. And yes, the Tower is a bit of a collapse moment, but like this is happening. And I know I already said it. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. But this is like that extra confirmation that like you do have free will. Of course, we all have free will. But there is something that is written for you from this experience. There is something that you have to get, or that is moving you toward your ultimate path. And you can choose how you're going to look at it. You can choose which one of you is showing up for this challenge or for this, experience. Because it's not necessarily like, we think that anything that's uncomfortable, anything that's a challenge is a negative thing, because when we're told that we're like a challenging kid, or you're, not easy to get along with, it's not comfortable, it's like everybody's putting that onus that like you owe them comfort, you owe them, their experience. But it's like in this regard, life is night and day. Life is obviously what we make of it, but also like there are tragic things that happen. I wrote a post a very long time ago that was like, in one moment, it can, like, one moment is all it takes for it to be either the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. But our whole lives are comprised of these moments that like maybe aren't so grand or so memorable, but like each moment, you never know what is coming. And that can be true for anybody, for anything. Like, however, are you a victim of this moment, or are you simply a person who this moment happened to that is a part of your life but isn't defining your life? And that isn't, I'm not talking to trauma victims. I'm not talking to, you know, any marginalized community with any sort of that. This is a situational thing. This is not a systemic thing that I'm speaking to in this reading specifically, because there is no excuse or, you know, karmic reason for that. I can't find it anyways. You are setting up and nurturing yourself and your world almost. You are looking at your future, your trajectory with the loving eyes of a mother almost. Like, it's like this battle is going to beat that kind of cynic for yourself out of you and open you up to being like, wait, how can I show up for myself in the most loving ways? How can I build the most like loving life? Like, if this is happening for me and I don't think that this is something that is meant to last for me, what can I do to nurture something that is going to last forever? You know what I mean? Like, mother is the fertile one. She's the one who like gives birth. So what is the sustainable thing that you life for yourself that you are giving birth to? You have this beautiful power. You have this unending resources. You have all of this power over this resource of how you are going to move forward, what you are going to move forward like, and how loving your life is moving forward. I think a lot of you got used to just simply existing in a way that worked for you, but it's like you're opening up to how much love you want, how much love you deserve, and how much love you're willing to accept. Okay, what else do we have for our beautiful Aquarians? Just a light, breezy reading for you guys. Jesus Christ. Scorpio season isn't going easy on anyone, just so you know. If you watch your, you know, sun, moon, and rising, you will see that it is a journey for all of us through the depths. And that's what Scorpio season is about. But both, this one first. This is sending you to a point of authenticity. This is allowing you to get to a point of power, empowerment, that you have seen snapshots of, you've seen glimpses of, you felt, but like this is moving you toward that beautiful, sustainable empowerment, that beautiful, sustainable leadership, that not being afraid to say how it is, to be exactly who you are, and to show up in the world exactly as you are, and with the beautiful comfort, and comfort in your own skin, not comfort in your own settings, but like not in terms of making it comfortable for anybody else, but like your comfort does comfort others, if that makes sense. Like seeing you in your authenticity, seeing you be your full self, seeing you be this beautiful, nurturing version of yourself allows others to stand in their power. It allows others to see that like, oh, this is for me too. I can do this. This isn't just something like, this empowerment isn't just for others. This isn't just for like Spice Girls, girl power. I can't believe how much I talk about Spice Girls in these readings, but here we are. This is all leading you to such beautiful balance. This is all leading you to a perfectly harmonized month, year, like season, you know? Like this isn't, I feel like these are obviously supposed to be monthly container readings, but they also end up being like such greater snapshots of where you're at. And I feel like this balance that you're working towards, again, it was never going to be able to happen on the ground in which you're like, this specific thing has been built on for you. That wasn't sustainable, it wasn't structurally sound, because the earth wasn't good to build upon. This is like quicksand, it's gone. Lightning strikes, bam shalam, back with Sam, she gone. But the nurturing, the birth, like the loving yourself like a mother, like that real nurturing energy, that real coming home to self, that real like, not just like nurturing in terms of love, but like the foods that you're eating, the people that you're spending time with, the environments that you're in, is so empowering, and it leads you to the most beautiful, balanced existence. And for you, beautiful Aquarians, who do so much tipping of the scales for balance, for the collective, for other people, like, what a gift for you to be able to finally experience that beautiful community and catalyst that you set up for everybody else, to turn that mirror back on yourself and allow yourself to incubate in a way that you can come out being your fullest self and bringing everything back into harmony. Okay, I know that was like roller coaster, but goddamn, believe in you, Aquarius. We got this. Not we, me, but like we, royal. Bye.